Welcome to Philippine Canadian Inquirer's Daily News Roundup, brought to you by CanadianInquirer.net, your only Filipino-Canadian daily news portal. I'm Marwan and here are stories making headlines today. Marwan's trainee is the new ISIS Southeast Asia emir, says PNP. Philippine National Police Chief Director General Ronald De La Rosa on Monday said that Amin Bako, a Malaysian bomber who was trained by slain terrorist Zulkifli bin Hir, or Marwan, is the new emir of ISIS in Southeast Asia. Marwan was one of the FBI most wanted terrorists and was killed last 2015 in Mamasapano, Maguindanao. This information came from Muhammad Ilham Saputra, an Indonesian militant who was called last week on Wednesday as government troops continue clearing out possible stragglers of the Maute group in Marawi. De La Rosa said they received reports that Amin Bako took over the leadership, replacing Isnilon Hapilon. He added that Bako is not only a leader to the remaining Mautes, but an emir of Southeast Asia ISIS. According to the PNP chief, Saputra confessed that Bako was with him during the attack in Piagapo, Lanao del Sur. Number of Filipinos who believe Duterte can fulfill promises drops. There is a drop in the number of Filipinos who believe in the capability of President Rodrigo Duterte to fulfill his promises, according to the recent Social Weather Station survey. 1,500 adults were asked, in your opinion, how many of the promises of President Rodi Duterte can be fulfilled? From a 52% in March, the number of adult Filipinos who believe that Duterte would fulfill most, if not all, of his promises dropped to 35%. Meanwhile, 57% of Filipinos believe that he would fulfill some, while only 8% said that he would be able to accomplish almost none to none of his promises. Malacanang on Monday said that it found nothing unusual in the drop of the president's rating. Quote, "We find nothing unusual in the drop of those who expect that he would fulfill his promises, as the euphoria of the elections normally wears off after a year in office and people become more realistic on what the government can deliver," unquote, a presidential spokesperson Harry Roque said. Roque hopes Duterte's allergy on human rights disappears. The newly appointed presidential spokesman Harry Roque expressed his hopes that President Rodrigo Duterte will in time be able to get over his allergy to matters regarding human rights. Quote, "We hope his allergy on human rights will vanish," unquote, Roque, a human rights advocate, said in a radio interview. Looking at the professional background of Duterte, Roque said he has faith that the president will wage the fight against illegal drugs consistent with the law. Quote, "I believe that despite the president admitting that he is loose-tongued, his stand as a lawyer, as a fiscal, is to enforce the law and not to violate it. He wants to win the war against illegal drugs in accordance with the Constitution and the law," Roque said. That wraps up our news here on PZI Daily News Roundup. Thank you for joining us. For more news stories, visit our website at www.canadianinquirer.net.